your family accept you as gay? May nangyari na rin ganyang allegation against you? Copying, plagiarism? Sinasabi nila na nakisawsaw ka daw sa stardom ni Chris Aquino at ni Sharon Cuneta. Magandang gabi po. Samahan niyo akong pasukin ang glitz and glamour ng fashion industry. At isa sa mga pangalang nangingibabaw pag pinag-usapan ang Philippine fashion ay ang pangalang Raymond Joseph Laurel. Mas kilala natin sa pangalang Rajo Laurel. Kaya't hali kayo, samahan niyo ako. Pasukin natin ang bahay ng fashion guru na si Rajo Laurel dito sa Powerhouse. Para daw sa isang modelo, katuparan ng mga pangarap nila ang madamitan at mabihisan ng mga premyado at tinitingalang fashion designers, lalo pa kung ito ay sikat sa loob at labas ng ating bansa. At sa mga fashion shows at runway, ang mga katagang grandiosa, one of a kind, at breathtaking. Iisa ang pangalang na ikakabit dito. Si Rajo Laurel. Mula sa simpleng tela, nagagawa niya ito na maging world-class na kasuotan. At ang lahat ng yan ay matatagpuan sa House of Laurel. Sa 5 palapag ng gusaling ito ng House of Laurel, mas madalas raw maglagi si Rajo dahil sa dami ng trabaho. Kung susumahin, mas matagal siya sa House of Laurel kaysa sa kanyang condo unit. Hi, Rajo! It's good to see you again.
Welcome po. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank
show
you.
you around.
Wow! So this is your office?
Yeah.
Office.
Thank
you.
I meet the clients.
Oo.
talk to
Tapos
them.
dito ka nag-design.
Ang mga designers kasi para yan kami mga tao na nagbibigay confidence. That's why designers have relationships with
With their clients.
Because it's a very intimate process.
Paano ka napunta dito sa, how would you call it, designing?
My grand aunt founded the Repertory Philippine, si Celia Diaz.
Oh, yes.
Ako po ay, I'm proud to say, I was the same batch as Lea Salonga, as Mel
in
Tiangco,
Repertory? Talaga?
So we were both child actors.
Oo.
I was a child actor at that time. Pero ang manghang-mangha ako, hindi sa harap ng entablado, kung hindi dun sa costume department. So, sarap na sarap po ako sa tunog ng taffeta, sa tunog ng the rustling of the fabrics. Gusto ko po yung kinang ng tela or yung pag tinamaan ng ilaw yung bato. I was so enthralled by that idea. So much so that pag uwi ko nun, talagang ninakaw ko yung mga Barbie doll ng mga kapatid ko at pinalitan ko yung mga damit nila.
What did you have to go through to be able to, make a name or makapasok man lang?
Naniniwala kasi ako sa term na apprenticeship. Nag-umpisa po ako dito bilang isang assistant. I was an assistant of my dear friend na yumao na, si Lou, kakayumao lang actually, si Louie Mamengo. Siya po si Louie po ang nagbigay-pugay sa akin na para makapasok dito sa industriya nito. Galing po kasi akong American na nag-aaral ako ng design.
Ang creativity ni Rajo, hindi lang sa damit na ibuhos, dahil pati pagdidesenyo ng abubot o accessories, kinarir na rin niya.
And this beautiful bracelet is also by Rajo Laurel. So you have this also.
That's actually part of our line of suppliers for our accessories here. I work very closely with several artists and develop their lines also.
Oh, really?
I have corporate, I have the made to order, and I have the ready to wear.
Refleksyon raw ng personalidad ni Rajo ang House of Laurel. Bukod sa mga damit, makikita rin sa loob ang isang beauty salon na matatagpuan sa ground floor.
Yung beauty parlor ko, yung salon, sa sister ko yan. My sister Jella
Okay.
Laurel is a talented makeup artist. Ang masaya nga kasi, ma'am, sama-sama na kami dito.
Magkakapatid,
Kaya nga
no?
tinawag namin
Hindi mo-
itong House of Laurel.
House of Laurel kasi iba-
talagang, but even my mom's part of it.
Ah,
She
really?
handles our finance.
Panganay sa 4 na magkakapatid, descendant ng dating presidente ng Pilipinas na si Jose P. Laurel at anak ng dating gobernador ng Batangas na si Jose Laurel III. Kilala bilang angkan ng mga konserbatibo.
How did your family accept you as gay?
I wrote my parents at 13 that I think I was gay.
You wrote them at
I wrote
13.
at 13. I wrote
At
them a letter.
13?
Yes.
You knew that?
I mean, yes, I come from
Amazing.
that generation that is essentially very open about the sexuality.
Okay.
And I'm very proud that I was able to do that. And although I know deep in the heart of my parents that I disappointed them in the beginning. Because
Why do you know that?
you can feel it. I mean, I knew my father had his own sets of ambitions
For
myself.
you.
Because although it was very difficult for them, they understood and they understand and they let me grow to who I am as a person today. And although in the beginning I might have disappointed them, I know in my heart of hearts they're very proud of me.
Kontento at masaya ngayon si Rajo sa kanyang partner. Nakasama niya sa humigit kumulang na 5 taon.
Now you are with someone.
Yes.
All right. What kind of relationship is that now?
Well, I've been together with Nick for more than 5 years.
Ah,
and
5 years na?
Yeah, so, he's family.
Ah, okay.
He's a family to my family. He's my partner. He's
Open to your family.
Yes.
And the relationship is open to your family.
Open to-
And he's
open to
accepted
everyone.
as
Yes.
your partner.
Yes.
Ah.
Even my grandmother is very fond of him.
Okay.
Para kay Rajo, he has the best of both worlds raw dahil nagtapos siya ng kursong management sa LaSalle at na makatapos, nagpunta naman siya sa New York upang kumuha ng fashion design course. Napagsama niya ang kanyang pagiging fashion designer at pagiging business-minded. Pero may isang bagay na hindi pa nakaka-graduate si Rajo at iyon ay ang pagmamahal niya sa mga libro.
So I've been collecting these Vogue magazines since I was probably 13.
At gusto mong to be featured in Vogue, ah?
Okay.
Talaga, ha?
This is my Lola.
She is so
Yeah.
beautiful.
And these are the books. So what happens is dito ako nag-iisip, and these are my mood boards and my sketches. I'm very proud of my book collection because, I believe that knowledge para sa akin ang pinaka-isang malaking yaman. Sabi nga ng tatay ko wala akong maibibigay sa iyo kundi ang magandang pangalan ng iyong edukasyon.
Ang 80 square meters na apartment type condo unit ni Rajo ang nagsisilbing sanctuary ng masipag na designer. At ramdam sa paligid ang temang sage green na napapalibutan ng mga halaman. Libro, artwork, at travel collection.
Why a condo?
Dahil my lifestyle does not really lend itself to home, to a house.
Kasi parati kang wala naman sa bahay, ganon. You're always out.
Actually, ang opisina ko, yan ang parang bahay ko kasi talagang from 7:30, 8 o'clock, nandyan na ako hanggang... my house is really
To sleep,
to sleep,
and
but
to rest.
It is also my refuge.
It's not small, and it is so organized. Who between the two of you ng partner mo ang organized?
Both of us, but more me.
More you, talagang maano ka, mating-ting ka.
Pero, if you notice, nothing is nailed down, so nahuhulog na.
Oo, ano mo lahat ka.
The views is really what I love the most. Lots of green.
Hindi man kalakihan ang condo unit ni Rajo, ang mga gamit at laman naman nito, priceless at sentimental.
But what in your place
Yes.
is the most valuable?
Nung nag-graduate po ako nung high school, tinanong ng mama papa ko, anong gusto mo for your high school
For grad-
present?
Oh.
Sabi ko, ma, can I have the Ben cab? If you notice, there's lots of little arts on the walls. I mean, that's what I only collect Filipino artists. Sa bahay, makikita niyo yung collection ko ng mga paintings at art pieces that through the years have been very... Malaking painting doon. That's by Lau Liambien. Ang maganda doon, nung una ko siyang nakita, hindi ko po siya ma-afford. So ang ginawa ko, binili ko lang yung
Bakit
postcard.
magkano noon?
Naku, noon, 200,000 noon.
Hindi mo ma-afford yung 200,000.
Ma-afford yung
Okay.
200,000 na yun. So ang binili ko lang, yung postcard.
Okay.
Tapos dinikit ko yan sa aking banyo. So araw-araw habang naghugas ako ng mukha, nagsisipilyo ako, nakikita ko siya.
Nakikita mo, and then?
Tapos my best friend who decorated my apartment finally said, you know, I have the perfect painting for you. Take a look at it. Dila niya yung painting doon. Nanginig po ako dahil sabi ko, oh my God.
It was the
painting. Pero nakakatawa
painting.
doon, hindi ko pa rin siya ma-afford. Pero sa sinabi
it was for sale!
Oo, hindi ko pa rin siya
Dinala
ma-afford.
sa'yo
Dinala
for-
sa akin para ibenta.
O mahal na, hindi na 200. Mas
Siyempre,
tumaas na yun.
ako.
Oo.
Tapos, kinento ko dun sa dealer yung storya. At siguro natuwa yung dealer. So, binigyan niya po ako ng installments.
Umiikot man sa mundo ng fashion at arts ang buhay ni Rajo. Simple pa rin daw siya kung mamuhay. Hindi material na kagamitan ng luho niya, kundi ang pagbabiyahe sa loob at labas ng ating bansa.
How many times do you travel in a year?
I offer myself one big trip once a year.
one
And then
big
little trips in between, invariably. May sakit po yata akong tawag nun sa akin, itchy feet.
Itchy feet. You want to go
gusto ko
out. What do you say to this, sa sinasabi nila na nakisawsaw ka daw sa stardom ni Chris Aquino at ni Sharon Cuneta?
I used to do the clothes of Chris Aquino and Sharon Cuneta, and for that I'm very grateful. For that I feel that I was very blessed. But in order to say that I rode to their fame, I think that's unfair. Hindi naman siguro dahil lang naman dahil dinamitan ko sila, sisikat na ako. Para sa akin po naman, trabaho lang naman po yan.
How would you compare you noon, beginning, and dito sa level mo na ngayon? What are the things that changed in your life?
I may be a designer, loving luxurious things, but I'm actually a very, very simple person in terms of the things that I like. Nakakatawa nga kasi pag nakikita ako ng mga tao, like my partner said, wala ka na ibang shirt, yan na lang at yan ang ginagamit mo. Sabi ko, but this is what I like. I have maybe 14 pieces of this. Araw-araw yan lang at ginagamit.
Ilan? 14 pieces of one shirt?
Yes, of the same thing.
Wow!
Itong shirt na to,
Yan, that's the one?
Kasi once a week lang po kami nagpapalabas. So, syempre.
What is your most expensive pair of shoes?
English loafers called Churches.
Churches?
Churches.
Okay.
It's an old brand
Which you can buy only
in London. But I think they have it all over Europe.
All over
Pero
Europe.
nabili ko yun sa sa outlet. Pero medyo mahal po kasi
Medyo
siya.
mahal. O magkano yun?
200 euros.
200 euros. Di naman mahal yun eh. Sa level mo, hindi mahal yun eh.
Mahal na po yun.
What about jewelry? What is your most expensive jewelry?
Itong relo ko lang, this is my Panerai watch. 3 taon ko itong pinag-isipan.
Bakit naman? Magkano ba yan?
$6,000.
$6,000 is about 400,000 pesos.
kami.
Bakit ang mahal? Ano bang mahal dyan? Bakit ang mahal niyan? It's top of the line.
I just love it. It's a titanium steel. And but as I said, 3 taon ko itong pinag-isipan. Tapos nung nakita ko sa Florence, tumawag pa ako sa kapatid ko. Sabi ko, ano, bibilin ko na ba? Sabi ko, ako, bilhin mo na yan. Sabi ko, sige, bakit hindi tanggapin yung credit card? Tawagan mo ng banko.
If you notice, lots of my friends, bakit maraming animals?
Kakambal ng glitz and glamour na buhay ng mga fashion designer ay ang mga issue at kontrobersya na walang sinisino. Baguhan man o batikan na, parang butas ng karayom din na dumaan sa ilang mabibigat na intriga at kontrobersya si Rajo Laurel. Isa na rito, ang issue ng pangungopya at panggagaya di umano ni Rajo ng disenyo ng cobweb dress.
May nangyari na rin ganyang allegation against you.
I was
Ano yung
accused
iyo?
of copying.
Copying, plagiarism, meron
yes,
din palang
plagiarism.
ganyan, ha?
Copying a design.
A design, at
That
sinabi mo iyo.
It landed in the cover of WWD magazine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, and honestly, I laid that issue long ago to rest.
Oo.
Up to this very day, I did not copy that designer's work. We did have similar procedures in creating the garment, but the garment itself is very different. You see, it was the process that they were saying that I copied, but it is a process.
Ano
It
yung
is like-
process?
It's actually, I call the dress the cobweb dress.
Cobweb dress.
Pero it's a process of shredding a
The material?
that actually sort of like loosens the
Ah,
weft
yung-
and the weave, and then it creates almost like a mesh pattern.
Okay, I see.
Now that particular pattern is very similar to, let's say, embroidery.
Uh-uh.
That particular process is the same manner as, let's say,
Tatting.
hand painting or patchworking.
Oh, yes.
And unfortunately, everybody is open to use that particular technique. So, sadly, the crab mentality in the Philippines is so strong. Na parang I think the best thing to really do is to move on from that.
Was there ever a time you got depressed
Oh, yes.
professionally?
Yes. I remember it vividly. It was the year 2001.
Okay.
It was my gala called Optical Illusions.
Then you...
I guess they didn't understand what I was doing, and the press literally gave me a horrible review. And I was talagang sabi ko, mag-aaral sa balutan na ako, pupunta na lang ako ng Amerika, doon na ako maghahanap ng trabaho.
Yeah.
I was so focused on a small group of people telling me that what I did was awful. I didn't realize that there was such a larger group of people that also loved what I
And
was
admired
doing.
you, yes.
So at the end of the day, you have to realize na lahat ng tao, lahat hindi mo
You cannot please everybody, correct?
Sa gitna ng mga issue at kontrobersya, sa makabuluhang bagay na lamang itinuon ni Rajo ang kanyang oras at lakas. Tulad ng kanyang Rags to Riches Advocacy.
It is a project wherein we helped the mothers of payatas to create products from what already they've been existing. You see, alam niyo po yung trapo na naibibili natin sa palengke?
Yung mga gano'n na parang woven, nakala mo woven.
Na retaso.
Mga,
So, lumapit sa
retaso.
akin yung isang grupo, maybe we should transform this particular garment and transform this particular trapo and make it into something else. So, simple na. I folded it, I put a handle, I put a zipper. Ang trapo, hanggang ngayon, naging bag. So, ang nangyari doon, ang benta nila dati noon, 30 pesos lang.
Ang
isang parang
trapo. Ang trapo, 30 pesos.
30 pesos.
O ngayon, nung naging
Nilagyan
first,
ko ng zipper, nilagyan ko ng etiketa, nilagyan ko ng magandang packaging, naging 200 pesos na.
Ganyan raw ang buhay sa harap at likod ng fashion industry. May lungkot, may ligaya, hirap at ginawa.
yung mga baguhan na nais na pumasok sa industriya mo ngayon, Rajo, ano ang maipapayo mo sa kanila?
Mag-aral po sila gumawa ng damit, at mag-aral sila magbilang ng gamit, at mag-aral po sila higit sa lahat ng accounting.
Accounting?
Ang accounting, sa umpisa akala ko po walang kakwenta-kwentang subject. Pero I'm telling you now, I think it's the most important thing that I've ever learned. Because creativity and talent can only take you so far. But you need a proper mind of business in order to really succeed. So, ang payo ko, mag-aral ko sila po.
Hindi raw po panghabang buhay ang kinang ng isang fashion designer. Ang sabi nga nila, sa industriya ng fashion design, isang araw you're in, and the next day, you're out. Subalit ayon na rin kay Rajo, kung ikaw ay armado ng maayos, magandang edukasyon, ang iyong pangalan ay di malilimutan. Ako po si Mel Tiangco. Samahan niyo po ako sa susunod na Lunes. Ating pasukin ang bahay at kilalanin ang buhay ng taong kabilang sa Powerhouse.